Hazard and NGolo Kante are the outstanding candidates for Player of the Season, but which Chelsea player should win the award? Chelsea's 2-1 win over Manchester City strengthens the position in first place. Hazard scored both goals, while NGolo Kante impressed again. Both are key to Chelsea this season, but which one is Player of the Season? Chelsea's Premier League title hopes were threatening to be derailed, but only very briefly. Antonio Conte's side hit back from a 2-1 defeat by Crystal Palace at the weekend with a crucial 2-1 victory over Pep Guardiola's Manchester City on Wednesday. The nearest rivals, Tottenham, are recorded a late 3-1 win at Swansea, but for Spurs to have any realistic chance of reeling in the Blues, a City victory was imperative. A Premier League title would complete a significant turnaround at Stamford Bridge, with the majority of the current team comprised of the one that finished 10th last season, and were 16th when Jose Mourinho was sacked in December 2015. Granted, Chelsea were holders Mourinho went, but there were not many who expected them to be runaway leaders this time round. Hazard scored both goals as Chelsea defeated Manchester City 2-1 on Wednesday. Midfielder NGolo Kante has been a key figure in Chelsea's title charge this season. Rightly, Kante will gain many plaudits for orchestrating this, but on the pitch, there are two players who have been essential to the cause of reclaiming the Premier League: NGolo Kante and Eden Hazard, the two-goal hero from the victory over City. Kante, a £32.5 million summer signing from Leicester, is irrepressible in the midfield enforcer role, which was once so excellently played at Chelsea by Claude Makelele. Hazard, who struggled to show anything half as good as his best form last season, now looks unstoppable in attack. They are the two standout candidates for Player of the Season, but who should win it? Sportsmail examines the chances. Kante has added a different dimension to Chelsea's midfield under manager Antonio Conte. The case for Kante. The France international seems set to become the first player to win consecutive Premier League titles with two different sides. His role in Chelsea's upturn cannot be understated. His sensational work rate and immense tackling — he has 7 bookings in 33 games, impressive for a player whose task is to dismantle opposing attacks — have provided a bite and dynamism to a midfield which looked deficient of industry for large parts of last season. The 26-year-old has made the second highest amount of tackles in 2016-17 with 101, 15 less than Everton's Idrissa Gueye. Kante has made the second highest amount of tackles in the Premier League this season. Kante's displays have seen him described as the best midfield player in the world. His displays have seen him labelled by many as the best midfielder in the world, and it is certainly an arguable case. Whether or not he really is better than the likes of Messi, Busquets, Kroos, Iniesta and Martinez is a debate which has been held on these pages before, but he is almost certainly the most influential on these shores. His record since coming to England is unrivaled, and his performances for Leicester last season were what earned him the move to West London. For all the good work Conte has put in with the whole squad, Kante has been such an outstanding player for Chelsea that it is difficult to imagine them having such an authoritative hold of first place without him. Hazard and Kante have been Chelsea's most outstanding players during the season. The case for Hazard. The Belgian was a maligned figure during Chelsea's travails last season. Now, his performances have been overflowing with trickery, inventiveness and most importantly, goals. Hazard has 13 already this season, whereas he only mustered 7 in the previous campaign. Hazard has rediscovered his top form after struggling to impress last season. The attacker has 13 goals so far this campaign, already better than the 7 he got last year. Another feature of his game that makes him so formidable is how direct his running is. For a man who is always on the end of bruising tackles from defenders trying to scare him out the game, he loves having possession with an opponent close to him. He thrives on taking the ball beyond them and spinning defense into attack. His goal against Arsenal in Chelsea's 3-1 win on February the 4th is a fine example. He shrugged off Francois Coquelin and kept running at Laurent Koscielny and Shkodran Mustafi, who were repelled back by fear of failing to tackle him and falling behind the play. When they could retreat no further, Hazard skipped around them before knocking the ball over Petr Cech and into the net. If he doesn't win Player of the Season, that strike is a strong contender for the best goal. Hazard's goal against Arsenal in February is a contender for Goal of the Season. He has the second best completed dribbling stats. Adama Traoré of Middlesbrough is first, and his form has seen him linked with a move to Real Madrid this summer. If the Spanish club make a move, Chelsea will have to dig their heels in and ensure he is playing in blue next season.